Hi, welcome to Marble Computer. Once again, my name is Anna. Welcome back. Today's topic is going to be on legacy code. Now, is it passé or is it here to stay? More on that from our President and CEO, Marshall Crawford.
Hi, I'm Marshall, and I'm addressing this video today toward managers, and I'm asking the question, is it time to start looking at using the PC for supporting mainframe applications? I want to talk about mainframe applications. I want to talk about the term legacy code. I looked up legacy in the dictionary and found several definitions. One definition I liked is surviving computer systems, and I thought that was pretty good. There are some that are not quite as flattering, such as not up to date, barely functional, still working somewhat. Sometimes more derogatory terms are used, such as dinosaur code. And I have a comment about that, and a little bit of a facetious comment. If dinosaurs were alive today, they would be respected for being alive and honored if we could keep them outside of our backyard and they didn't threaten us. The point that I want to make is that legacy code is a valuable asset, and it should be honored and treated as such. And then we deal with it from there. I'd like to add a couple adjectives that we could use in front of legacy code, such as currently functional legacy code or currently maintainable legacy code. There are advantages and disadvantages to the situation with legacy code and using the mainframe. And I want to talk about the advantages first, and I want to talk about it from the aspect of applications that run on the mainframe. There are reasons why applications still run on the mainframe, such as stability, speed, quality control, as opposed to running something on the desktop. Mainframes, sometimes we hear stories that mainframe hasn't been down in 8 years. You won't find those stories about desktops or PCs. So there's some advantages there. The other thing I want to point out is that IBM and many other vendors currently sell and support software which are written in mainframe languages such as COBOL to be supported on the mainframe. Another example I'll give is that many years ago, a large oil company, I won't mention the name, but you would certainly recognize it, came to us, purchased our software, and said, we're going to use your software for 5 years to document COBOL code, then we'll stop paying maintenance on it because we'll have converted all our COBOL code. The first point I want to make to that story is that they did not go to a PC language, they went to PL1, which is another mainframe language. They wanted to stay with the mainframe. The second point I'll mention is they continue to pay maintenance for 15 years. It took them that long to convert all their COBOL code. So converting COBOL code to any other language does take time. I'm going to continue with advantages and talk about COBOL code, or a mainframe language similar to COBOL, and that is the readability of it. For instance, without even knowing COBOL code, if you don't know COBOL code, and I made the statement, if age is greater than 62, perform routine to check Medicare, you'd know what I was talking about even without understanding COBOL, and yet it was written in COBOL. The other point is that when you're dealing with dollars on the mainframe, dollars and cents, and managing it and auditing it is done much easier in a language like COBOL, which is in the English language, so you don't lose the dollars, and so that the auditing can be done correctly. Now let's talk about the disadvantages of staying on the mainframe. Well, the main disadvantage that I see is that the COBOL language is currently maintained on the mainframe, and it's done with something called 3270 technology, where you have 24 lines going down, 80 columns going across, and there's some paging up and down, scrolling left and right, and it's functional. Programmers have been using it for a long time. Now, the PC offers graphical advantages, and the PC is certainly here to stay. There is a transition for moving over to the PC. When you go to the PC, some people say you should code in Visual Basic, some in C#, some in other languages. We say the future is for COBOL or other applications like COBOL is to support them in that same language on the PC. The current technology offers and is beginning to offer many advances in that direction, and the industry is beginning to look in that direction sizably. We are one of the companies moving in that direction. We've been around for 30 years, and we offer stable software on the PC now. If you're at the point of looking, or will soon be at the point of looking, at moving and supporting your COBOL applications on the PC, we ask that you look at our software along with the others. Thank you, and thank you for listening.
Dinosaurs in a park? Sounds kind of scary to me. However, he makes a good point. Why get rid of something that still works? So, thanks again for visiting us here at Marble Computer. Cannot wait to see you again. Stay tuned.